morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. We're here with our third Technique Tuesday of the month, and it's going to be a very exciting one, a very sparkly and shimmery one. I'm Kelly Singleton, and I'll be with you for the next hour, and I'm with the fabulous Stacey.
I am very warm right now.
How are you, Stace?
I'm very well, thank you, apart from being quite warm in this.
I just so everybody knows watching, Stacey has chosen to dress like this herself.
Yeah.
We haven't, forced her into anything.
No.
She's not lost a dare. Stacey has chosen to dress
I love
like
dressing
this.
up like this.
I
mean, it was a tough call between this and my other many outfits. It was this or the inflatable dinosaur, but I'm not sure that it would have fit in camera.
No.
And then I would have had to demo like a giant dinosaur and not see very much. So I went with this, and obviously it's Gilding Flakes today, so I thought I'd better use the apron.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, yeah, because you don't want to get that fabulous outfit,
No, I thought it's probably going to attract the Gilding Flakes, if anything.
So if you've been watching our Technique Tuesdays, this is our third one. So it's our Gilding Flakes today. We had construction last week with Natalie before. She went on maternity leave. And then our first one was with Craig, which was our shaker cards. But you can watch all them back on YouTube, and they're on our website as well. So if you ever need these, it's like a series that you can keep going back to and get lots of ideas. And I'm sure Stacey's going to have loads of Gilding Flakes tips and tricks today, aren't you?
Definitely.
Yeah,
you know
she's
me.
prepared.
Throw everything at it.
Absolutely. Yeah. So let's get into the show, and we will do our Win It Weekly. So this week you can win 2 fabulous Whopper Topper pads, which yesterday, judging by everyone's shock, these went out of stock, our Christmas ones, didn't they, when they first launched? And now we've got them. So luckily Dan doesn't know about this, so which is good. So these are our Whopper Toppers Ultimate Collection 11s. 4 lucky winners. We're going to announce them on Friday, and these 2 pads are worth £29.98. And all you have to do is like, share and comment your answer to the following question. What percentage of UK parents admit to stealing from their own children's Halloween treats? Is it A, 53%, B, 11%, or C, 24%?
Do you steal, Kelly?
Oh, all sorts. One for you, one for you, one for me, or I'm terrible. If she comes to me and says, "Oh, Mummy, will you open that?" I'm like, "Yes, I will do." Open it, one in the mouth, pass it over. So I would say that's got to be A. Surely.
Yeah, knowing you, it's got to be A. Yeah.
I mean, they can't have all that sugar to themselves. Can they?
No. Definitely.
What are you going with?
Well, I would have said A, just because I don't know any parents that wouldn't take a little bit. I guess it depends on whether they admit it or not, whether they're secret stealers.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, you're just right out there. Yes, I am.
Yes, I am. I'm not ashamed to admit it. Actually, last year when we did go trick-or-treating, we went with my friend and we went around the street, and there was this one house, and they give all the little children a bar this big of Cadbury's. That's not a trick-or-treat chocolate, is it? That?
No.
No, so I did keep that one.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, enough of all that chat. Let's get into a bit of today's show. So it's our Gilding Flakes, and you may know our Gilding Flakes glue launched back, when was this now? What month was it?
It was around Christmas.
Yeah.
It was towards the end of Christmas, so not that long ago.
And it did go out of stock.
It did.
It did. It is back. We've got it. So hopefully, have we got enough now, quantity-wise? We just don't know, do we?
We don't know, no, because it's just pure guessing at this point.
Guess. So if you didn't get this the first time, it's here. We've got it back. Do not worry about it. And we've got our fabulous Gilding Flakes. Now, we've had these for quite a while. It's okay. We've had these, I think we have said more than 5 years now. They are not new to our stash, but we still love them here in the office. We get these out all the time, and it's just an absolutely fabulous way of adding a bit of sparkle and a bit of something extra to your designs. So we've got a few different ways you can buy these. They are you can grab this bundle for £15.96. So you're going to get everything that you can see here, and that saves you £5. You get your 3 pots and you get this 60ml glue. But look at the price. If you're a Diamond member, that's £14.36, so an incredible price. You can buy the Gilding Flakes glue on its own, and that's £5.99, or any 2 for £10, which again, another great little saving. I absolutely love a multi-buy. Or you can grab these 3 pots. So they are £4.99 each, and you can just grab the 3 pots in a bundle as well if you wanted to for £11.99. So many ways to get these, so many different money saving ways to grab these as well. But I'm going to show you some cards, because even though I really want to open one of these.
No, you don't want to open one of them.
They're just full, aren't they?
They are full. Because they're very light, you can sort of cram them in, which is what we've done. But then when you open them, they kind of just, it's like the crystal maze. They just go everywhere.
Maybe that's what we should do if we have a little Christmas party in here.
Yeah.
Open the little pots.
Dan can hoover up then.
Yeah. But let me just show you some of the incredible things that you can make with the Gilding Flakes. Like, look at this. So I've not experimented loads with the Gilding Flakes, but I didn't even know that you could mix and match the colours like this. But doesn't it look ace?
It looks really good.
It looks really good.
So I think this is using all 3 colours mixed together. And it's so nice because you can use the glue through all of your masks. You can use them with your stamps.
Yeah.
There's so much that you can do with it. But you don't have to use the glue either. You can just use your double-sided tape, your quickie glue pen if you've got one.
Oh, okay, yeah, of course.
Adhesive sheets, you know, like your double-sided adhesive sheets.
Yeah.
All sorts.
And we have got a nice little offer on them coming up. And then this one, if you just wanted to use a full colour, and that's using it just through a mask as well, getting all those details. And it does pick up quite a lot of the nice little small details as well. It's really good, isn't it?
And also take a look at the matte and layer, because that has been done with the Gilding Flakes as well.
Yeah, I like that effect.
Yeah.
Even if you didn't want to do everything with Gilding Flakes, just adding like a lovely, it's almost like a chromy border.
Yeah.
Looks really effective. And then this is sweet, using the stamps, just pulling out some of those snowflakes there, and that just gives it a really different look. And you could use that with silvers as well to give it the same Christmassy feel. But I really quite like this.
I really like this. So this is a layering stamp that we had at Christmas, and it's just using one of the layers to add that not glitter, but like the luxurious shine to your Christmas tree. It just looks so sort of clean, simple, but so elegant as well.
Yeah, it's lovely. So I think we will come straight to you now for the first demonstration. What are you going to show us?
So I thought we would go in with the double-sided tape. So
okay,
you may know that we do lots of different widths of tape, which comes in really handy for backgrounds. So let me put some of this to the side. So I've pulled out some of our Matastic Adorable Scorable, and I've already started going down with the different widths of double-sided tape, and all you need to do is carry on this pattern and make sure you go off the edge, if that makes sense, of each side, and then we're just going to trim it down with our scissors, but just leaving different sort of gaps as you go along. But this is really easy to do, and it's really good because you can do it with any different colour background. If you've got like a patterned paper as well, you could do it with that. And then you can also do it with you know, like your double-sided adhesive sheets. You could cut it out of your dies and then place it on.
Oh yeah.
So you've got a really nice background. It's quite filigree. So we'll just finish that, and I've left a gap for my sentiment that's going to go in. So let's go in. So it will stick to your glass mat, so just be careful when you lift it up. And then we're going to go in and just trim all of that excess. And then we can get our Gilding Flakes out. And if there's any bits, so I'll just show you. Let's get all that out there. So this bit, I haven't gone quite to the edge. It's me as the perfectionist would always prefer it to be perfect. So what I'm going to do, just lift up the corner, fold that back, and then you can just line it back up and add a little bit more. So if you are a little bit short, that's what I did here. I just ripped it a little bit short, so just added a little bit more to it, and it works exactly the same way. So now we are going. I'm going to go with silver. Now these storage boxes we've got coming up on the show.
Mm-hmm.
We put all our Gilding Flakes in here just because it's easier to get at, and then the extra thick foam mat is what I prefer to use, although other people will prefer to use the microfiber cloths to buff their Gilding Flakes. So just bear with me while I take all this off.
Stacey, we've got lots of people watching us today. It's very busy on the comments. Hello, everybody.
Well, you know me, I like my questions.
Oh, yes.
So get your questions in.
Don't ask anything too cheeky because Stacey doesn't follow any rules.
Follow lots of rules,
and
thank
she'll
you.
be telling all sorts of secrets. She's been let loose again on HGTV.
Well, I've very nearly brought a new product in today, and I thought, no, don't do it.
I know you did. You've been very good there.
I have.
You just get too excited. You like to show everything.
It's hard when you work so far in advance.
Yeah, so it's not new really, is it, to you, because you've seen it
No,
before?
but then as it gets closer, and I say closer, we're talking like December, it's not actually that close. So, but for me, that's close in December, so then I start getting really excited.
Oh, Michelle has said, I spotted what you've been working on, Stacey. Oh, what do you mean?
Possibly because what I was working on the other week, and I said I was really busy.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
It's gone out to the design team to help with some of that.
Oh, I'm looking forward to those coming back in.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's hopefully I'll be doing that on Wednesday next week.
Oh gosh, we've got keeping Stacey very busy at the moment.
I know. But then I think after next week I'm going to have a little bit of a break, only because I need to get all of next year's stuff done. So I won't be on for a little bit, just while I concentrate on, my actual work that I need to do.
Oh, Stacey, this looks really easy to apply.
Oh yeah, I just use my fingers. I just find it easier. Just get it all on there. And you don't have to do anything special right now. You can just make sure that all your tape is covered, and just then keep moving it down. And you will find that a lot you can cover with all the little excess bits as well, so you can just keep bringing it down. But if you can see, I've not really used an awful lot of this. So one little pot of Gilding Flakes is going to go so far.
Oh, absolutely. Because can you then, all these little bits that
you can then put this back in your box, yeah. So, oh no, let's not get it everywhere. Right, I think we've got it. So I'm just going to do that. It's just going to be one of them days. There's just no way around this not going everywhere.
And one of the comments, you do need to tell me more, the same as Michelle, for Crafty Scott. She had a technical issue with the glitter.
A technical issue with the glitter? Right. think we're just going to have to accept that this is going to be a messy show.
Oh, yeah.
It's
But
all
that's
over my
okay.
hands already, and it's just one of them days. So what I do now, you can use a bit of kitchen roll, you can use a little bit of your microfiber cloths. I prefer the little bit of a sponge just because I feel like you get more of a buff with it.
Okay.
So all you need to do is go over it. And what this does is kind of like squashes it down into that adhesive and gets rid of any excess that might be left. So you know, like we've got all these little bits of flakes here.
Yeah.
It's just going to get rid of that, so it's really nice and smooth. So then I do this, and I show you, you can see the difference between the top and the bottom. So this is quite rough and not quite finished, whereas this is really nicely even and finished and smooth.
And could you leave it rough if you wanted to?
You can do, it's just that you'll get excess coming off.
Okay.
But it's a good question, Kelly.
Jess is in the comments obviously today.
Yeah.
And so this is for you. On a scale of 1 to 10, how messy is Stacey going to make the studio?
20.
20.
So we've just got all of that buffed up really nicely. And then what you can do here is use your microfiber cloth just to get rid of any bits that are left over. I'm just going to do that, and nobody's going to see the fact that I've just put it all over the floor. My apron might not be clean at the end of this either, so you might have to iron another one. Right, so that is our background. We are going to then do the same. You know how I mentioned that we've got the matten layer?
Yes.
So it's the same technique. So I've gone all the way around the edge. So we're just going to finish this edge with the thicker tape. Now with this, you can take it off if you want to, but if you've got like flakes flying around of different colours and you just want to protect it, just fold it back like I've done. Or if you're not ready, like I obviously was prepping this, so then I wasn't ready to put it down. So you can just put it down like that. Then come along, and then you're just going to line it up with that card edge. And then what we can do is you can either fold it back like this. So we can take, let's do this end, can take this off. And instead of cutting it off, you can just fold it back under. There you go. So let's get all this off. Tuck that under there, and then we're just going to do exactly the same thing with the Gilding Flakes for this edge. So we've got like a coordinating matten layer. Now you can use your like your foiled edge card blanks or anything like that, but I feel like it's a different type of foiling. Does that make sense? It's like a smoother, solid foil, whereas this, because you've got all those individual flakes, you kind of get like a slight difference in a little bit of texture.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to go back over. Did Donna get back to you about the glitter drama?
No, I've not heard anything more about the glitter drama.
And then just put that back in there to use at a later date. Just take that sponge out. And then we're going to buff this. And then you've got a coordinating matte layer. So if you know like your the card that you showed before that's got mixed colours in it, you can then do the same matte and layer with the mixed colours, because you're never going to get that foiled effect
that's true.
anywhere else. Just got a little bit of something in there. There you go. So we've got our matte and layer. I'm just going to quickly, baby white.
Have a little clean up.
I'm just going to catch some flakes, before I sort of inhale them or something. Knowing me, I'll probably sneeze them out on my nose later.
I've just lost the comment now.
So
Leslie has said, this is fantastic, as I've had Gilding Flakes for ages but never used them.
Oh, definitely use them. We absolutely love them here. I feel like they're like quite underrated as well. Like, you don't use them that often. But I love my Gilding Flakes. I am very much a messy crafter, but it doesn't have to be a messy craft either. You can be doing it with your like paper craft. You can use your quickie glue pen and just highlight some little bits on your toppers or your background papers. So if you've got like, you know, we do foiled and unfoiled cardstock.
Yes.
You could then turn your unfoiled cardstock into foiled cardstock.
Oh yeah, easily.
Using your Gilding Flakes. So we've just got 8x6 tent fold. We'll just pop this onto here.
I love a tent fold card.
I love a tent fold card. It's my favourite. Then we can add this on top, and I think I'm just going to add it on with some foam pads for a little bit of a lift. And then we just need a sentiment. So I brought in my dies.
Yeah.
I brought in the birthday overlay sentiment dies.
Choice.
We're using actually the two sort of bold dies. We're using birthday and wishes. And I'll show you what I've done. It's a really, really nice technique.
And you said, what a great effect for a border and saves on mirror too.
It does.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because you're not actually covering the whole area either. You're just doing the area that you need. The other nice thing that you could do is, if you didn't want it sort of edge to edge, you know, like you draw a line sometimes?
Yeah.
You could do a really thin border. So it's a nice, like, thin lined border. You could do like a pattern border. We're going to do a bit of a grungy border later. So let's...
Elaine on Facebook, will Gilding Flakes stick to acetate? It will if you use the glue, won't it?
Yeah. So if you use the Gilding Flake glue or your double-sided tape, we're doing a demo at the end with double-sided adhesive sheets. So yeah, it'll absolutely stay on there. So then what I've done, brought in some white ink me. I've cut some of my double-sided adhesive sheets. So these come in A4. I've cut a strip and just added it on. So it's a little bit thicker than like double-sided tape, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I would do it this way around, just because if you die cut first and then try and put your Gilding Flakes on, you'll have to take off all the little bits off your dies, and it can be a little bit messy. But what we're going to do...
Viv, I think Stacey's next demo, she's using the masks, aren't you?
Yes.
Yes, so she will be doing a technique using the masks.
So I just want half my sentiment to be the Gilding Flakes. So just line that up to where you think half is, and just secure that down. And make sure that this is kind of the same. And secure that down. And then we're going to die cut this. And what this is going to do, you know, like when you see like a dipped gold effect?
Yes.
It's going to look a little bit like that.
Oh.
So I did have to take my hood off. I was getting very warm.
Do you want the aircon on?
Well, no, because of Gilding Flakes.
Okay.
I'm just going to have to just be hot.
it goes quiet, Stacey's fainted.
Ooh.
Michelle on YouTube, I find Stacey so calming to watch crafting.
Oh, thank you.
Nice.
I just think crafting should be calm. Like, it's such a fun thing to do. It shouldn't be a stressful thing. Now, we're going to use the off-cut bits, but how cool would it be if you just put in, you know, like the little cut-out areas of the bee and put them back in?
Yeah.
Obviously the right way around, but how cool would that be? But we're going to use the actual cut-out bits and poke this out. Now, because you've used double-sided tape, even though those Gilding Flakes are on there, it will still sort of stick with pressure. So it won't feel tacky, but because you put it through the die cutting machine, it will just be a little bit more stuck in there than normal. But just give it a good tease out. But look at this. Look how cool it looks when it's like half and half.
Oh, that does look cool.
So I love this effect. You could do this with any of your dies. It doesn't have to be sentiment dies.
Gail has said, can I use red tape as well? Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
Yep. And you can use things like your PVA, it's just that you need to leave it.
Or to get tacky.
Yeah, so you have to wait for that sort of precise moment where it's tacky but it's not dry.
Yeah.
Which is why the Gilding Flake glue is perfect, because no matter how long you leave it, it just stays tacky.
Oh, okay.
So we can then just add this onto here. So it's going to stand out because you've got that white, but then it's going to tie in because you've got that silver. I think we're just going to go in with dotted tape, aren't I? Just going to use the, actually use this. Are we doing some crafting today, Kelly?
Yes, we are doing some crafting today.
You didn't sound so sure then.
No, you mean my project that's turned into a big team project?
Yeah, it is a very big team project.
So on Friday, I think it was, I had Jess helping me, Lisa helping me, Amy helping me, but it looks good.
It looks really good. Which bit did you do?
I did the fussy cutting.
Oh, okay.
And then it all got a bit technical. Look at that.
So it's just a really cool, simple card, but it shows you the technique with the double-sided tape and the Gilding Flakes, but also that matte and layer and the kind of like dipped effect with your dies as well.
Yeah, that looks good. And like something like that using the tape, you could do different colour stripes, anything, couldn't you?
Yeah, so originally I was going to do like an ombre. So I was going to start like silver and then go into gold and then copper.
Yeah.
But I thought, no, we're going to just stick to one.
Yeah, just stick to one. But that's what's great about these shows. Like you're just showing one thing and then you could do that at home, but then it could go into something completely different. Yeah. Perfect. Well, thank you so much. So many people loving this, and loads of people that have actually got the Gilding Flakes at home but have not yet got them out. So hopefully this will spur you to have a good...
Please try it, because surely you've got double-sided tape at home.
Yeah,
you've got
definitely.
Your cardstock. You've already got your Gilding Flakes, so you can be making this card with anything, like sentiment-wise with anything. And then please send us pictures as well, because we love to see what you've made.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So are you ready for a bit of fun?
Oh no.
Right,
no.
Let's spin the wheel. So it's spooky week, isn't it? So did you see this yesterday, our trick or treat wheel?
I did.
You did. So actually, Rebecca, who is the trick for? Is it for me or Stacey today? Oh, that's good. Okay.
Oh, no, that's not good. I wanted it to just be.
But hopefully, it was a trick. It was a trick yesterday, so hopefully it's a treat today. And a treat means somebody watching will get a treat. Right, let's go.
Treat, 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 treat,
treat, treat, treat, treat. Oh, it is.
It's a treat.
It's a treat. Okay, Rebecca, I don't know what the treat is. Oh, pick one of your viewers to win their very own Hunky Dory Crafting apron.
That is not a treat. That is a whopping treat.
That is a really good treat.
That's really good. I thought we were just going to give away like a little treat bag of Haribo or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so do we pick one now, or shall I pick one during Stacey's next demo? Yeah, okay, that's what we'll do. So during Stacey's next demonstration, we'll pick somebody to win a nice little apron.
So they don't need to do anything, they just need to be there.
Yeah. Just be there.
Commenting.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool. Very excited. Bit sad.
This is much better than I anticipated, because when I saw the star jumps yesterday, I thought, oh no. They're just going to get worse throughout the week, and I'm not okay for this.
Any more exercise ones coming up?
I'm not okay for the exercise.
Right. So our next lot of products for this Technique Tuesday, we have got our double-sided A4 foam sheets. So we've put these on a nice little offer, because I know Stacey wanted to use some of these today as well. Yep. So they're usually £9.99, and you get all 4 sheets here, but we've got them for £6.99. And they're 2mm in depth as well. So just really, they're great for all sorts of things, not just Gilding Flakes. You can use these for decoupage, you know, just a handy,
yes, so
handy
you
little
just
item
need
to have in your
a
stash.
bigger foam sheet.
Yeah.
Obviously, we do lots of different sizes in the foam sheets, but if you need a bigger piece, then obviously you can cut out that. But the reason why this was brought in and introduced is because you can die cut your sentiments.
Oh,
so
perfect.
you've got like a chunky die.
Yeah.
Like that birthday wishes that we've just seen. You can die cut the foam, and then you've got the perfect. Especially if it's quite thin as well. I'm sure Natalie cut quite thin sentiments with it. So instead of sticking teeny tiny little foam pads on in bits where you think you might hide them, you now can just use that.
All done for you.
Yeah.
And these were out of stock, I think, last week, but we've got them fully back in stock now. So grab these if you want to get them. And then another handy tool while using just the glue or anything like that is our blending tools and sponges bundle. So this gives you 30 additional sponges here, and you get the tools as well. So usually its RRP is £13.97, but a special price on this is £8.99 until Sunday. So these are great for your ink pads as well if you've got these at home, and you can stick all the little colours on the bottom of your ink pads. They're just such essential, aren't they, for stamping, masking, all sorts of things. So grab these while you can. And then Stacey's next demo, she's going to show us using the Gilding Flakes with some masks. So over on the website, all our masks are there, but our 6x6 inch masks, they're £4.50 each, or any 2 for £7.50. So there's loads to have a look through. But we've just got a little selection here for you. Look how fancy this one is. That would look really elegant if you was to use the Gilding Flakes, wouldn't it? Like if it was gold, a bit of Art Deco. Yeah, absolutely.
You could just do the corners. You could mask off sections. So you could just mask off like the inner diamond. So you could ink everything else and then just do the Gilding Flakes in certain areas.
Oh, that would look cool.
Yeah, lots of things that you can do with it.
Then we've got this one here. Look at that. And I feel like this is great at this time of year. Everyone's doing a bit of handmade Christmas projects. You could do a little matching card as well, couldn't you, with the background like this?
Definitely, yeah.
A little woolly background. It's very cute. Perfect little flowers. Now this would look good, like you said. You could do a few in different colours, mask a few separate little flowers as well.
But also remember that this is an ink and twist. So you could ink your first one, twist it, and then Gilding Flake your second one.
Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
So many options. Oh, this works perfectly, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This would be ace with your, what did we have Clockwork Curiosity?
Yeah.
What did I say? That would look really good with your Gilding Flake glue.
Oh yeah, that clock at the bottom, or any of the cogs as well. They're just going to look great. It's really going to pull out the detail as well. Oh yes, this will be quite funky.
Yeah, definitely. This is one of our new texture ones. So that would look really good in your texture paste or your Gilding Flakes glue as well.
Yeah. Again.
Another fabulous ink and twist one. But imagine if I'm thinking like you did one twist, like your first layer with your ink and twist with the say copper metallic wax.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then twist it and did it with your copper Gilding Flakes.
Oh,
so you've got coordinating colours, but the slightly different effects. Yeah. It would look really, really nice.
And 2 more here as well. We've got the lovely sprinkles, perfect. And then this fabulous one, a little pattern. That'd be good. Definitely you could do 1 line, mask it again. All sorts of different textures you can add. So these are £4.50 each, or you can get any 2 for £7.50. But I think now Stacey's going to do us a nice little mask demo.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So I've actually pulled out, I think it's something bluebells. I want to say beautiful bluebells.
Oh, okay.
It's on the website.
Yeah.
So what I've done is cut my cardstock to 6x6, so it's the same. I've just attached it with double-sided, with the low tack tape round there, and then I've just attached it to this corner here. We're going to go in with our blending sponges. This is just one of our sponges attached to the, actually use the right one. This is my one from home. Use the Honky Dory one. And then the glue as well. So the glue, I would use like your messy mat or your glass mat. And then just add in. This is quite a big image, so it might look like a lot, but it will go quite far. So I just sponge it through like this. And the really nice thing about this glue, when it goes down, it's like a slightly blue colour. Don't know whether you can see it. You see there's a slight blue tinge where you've applied it, but it will dry clear, obviously. So just sponge this. Take your time with it. Make sure that you've got all those little details done. So we're just going round.
Viv has put on Facebook, Hunky Dory are the very best for giving things away. I'm surprised they make a profit. We do give lots away, don't we? And for anyone who's got, if you are a magazine subscription and you've got the latest copy of the magazine, so many giveaways in there this time. And there was a few I was reading through, and usually it's like a prize, and it's five lucky people will win it, and it's 10. Also, yeah, all sorts. Rebecca, what are you doing with that magazine?
I know, yeah.
So we've got Rebecca here producing today, which she won't like me talking about, but I'm going to anyway. And, and so she creates our lovely magazine for everybody.
She does, and she does such a good job as well. I know she'll hate me talking like this.
She says.
But we've had so many nice comments about the magazine already.
Yeah, there is tons of comments.
Right, so I think I've covered everything. And you can see I've still got some glue left. So it goes such a long way. So let's just lift this up. Hopefully I've got everything. Pull that well out of the way because it's still got glue on it. And then just before we get the Gilding Flakes out, I'm going to clean that glue up. Now the glue is really easy to clean up. When it's still wet like this, it will just come off really easily. On your masks and stuff where it might be dry because you've left it, just leave it to soak in warm soapy water and it'll come off really easily. So we've got that down. So we're going to go in with our copper this time. And then, just gonna, there's like a bit of a weird lump on it. There you go. So we're just gonna do the exact same thing that we did last time. Obviously it's quite a big area, so I'm just putting loads of flakes on. So we're just going round, moving those flakes around.
Oh, Stace, how cool does that look?
And depending on how much glue you use and how much you sort of squeeze the glue, I guess, with the sponge, it depends whether it's going to sort of fill in like this or whether you're going to get like really soft details.
Yeah.
But I think that should be everything. Just gonna... And then, well, before we tidy up, let's just buff that back.
We can confirm, Rose, we will definitely give away a new apron, not Stacey's one.
Well,
that can be Stacey's personal one now. Yeah, you'll get some free Gilding Flakes with that one. And we've got somebody new joining us on YouTube.
Oh, nice.
Which is very exciting. So, hello, Kelly. I hope you enjoy our shows. It's a good one to your first show, a nice Technique Tuesday.
I know, yeah. So, just make sure that all those bits are really nicely pressed in, really firm. So, I am going to use another baby wipe because I really don't want Gilding Flakes all over my nice little onesie. I have got to rewear this week.
And it is Amy tomorrow on the show, isn't it? Amy and Kat, I think so, Halloween. Yeah. So who knows what Amy's going to be wearing tomorrow.
Well, you need to remind them that they definitely need to partake in this.
Oh, absolutely.
It can't just be me that looks like this this week. So there you go. You've used that the Gilding Flake glue through that mask. We've got sections that's filled in. That is just me pressing too hard. So you can just spend a little more time with a little less glue is what I was trying to say. I think the other thing that you can do, you can kind of like scrape it off if you want to. So you can kind of remove it. So if you do just have a little bit and you just want to remove it, but I actually really like sort of the distressed finish. I just think it adds to the look and the feel of it. So what I've done, this is 6x6 and I want to just create a really nice matte and layer for this that's a little bit more grungy, I'd say. Let me just take that off. So what we are going to do is, can't even get the low tack tape off me now. We're going to go in with our glue again. And then, you know the bags that you get with your stamps or your masks? So I've just got one that I've used for my masks. We're going to crinkle it up. So you've got sort of like a flattish surface, but with some texture. And then what we're going to do is...
Oh, this is cool.
So you could do this with bubble wrap if you want to. So if you don't want like a perfect border or anything, you just want a bit of texture, this is a really good way of doing it.
Fiona has put, Amy has to top the ghost riding a bike last year. Do you know? So, funny you said that. We was doing some practicing yesterday, me and Jess, of some things you could, I don't know if I can say it. No.
What, for
Can't
tricks?
say it. It might be one.
Oh, for tricks?
Oh, can't say it. Sorry, it was a good story as well.
You'll have to tell us all on Friday. You have to write a list.
But anyway, let's just say Dan came out. He was like, is this what you guys are doing? Is this how you're spending your time today?
Is this how I'm paying you today?
Yeah. I was like, yep. Very busy over here today, thank you.
So we've got this. We're going to go back in with our Gilding Flakes, same colour, and just add that colour down.
Oh yeah, what a good effect. It's like autumn leaves.
Well, I feel like you know, like when you buy notebooks and it's got like a little bit of flakes on it. I feel like that's what this looks like, which you spend quite a lot of money on notebooks and things. Imagine if you just got loads of notebooks, like blank notebooks for Christmas.
Oh, and you could like spruce them up.
Glamour them like this.
Yeah, definitely.
And then personalise them. They're going to look so expensive. So, got that. Let's put this bit back in there.
Donna, the magazine is officially out to buy on Thursday.
Let's just buff this, get rid of all those bits. But I think this textured background is possibly one of my favourite techniques, because you're never going to get two of the same backgrounds, no matter how many times you do it. But you could be doing this, like I said, with bubble wrap, with any of, you know, like tin foil,
yeah,
plastic wrap, cling film, all sorts. I know, do you remember, you might not remember, but ages ago, Anne-Marie did a technique with the brayer, where she took the roller out of the brayer, put elastic bands on it, put it back in, and then she printed with it, and it looked like waves.
Oh, cool.
You could do that with the glue, and then put some Gilding Flakes on it. So yeah, you've got that background. We'll bring this back in. So it just adds a tiny little bit, but look how expensive this looks already.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then the final technique that I want to show you for this one is you can stamp with your glue. Now, the top tip for this, because that glue goes tacky but quite quickly, you do need to do this quite quickly.
Okay.
As in, like, stamp, but also not leave it onto the cardstock. Otherwise, when you pull it up, the cardstock will come with the stamp and the glue. So what I would do is probably put a little bit out, and then sponge that on, and then quickly, and when I say quick, I mean like that, because it will still come up. And then let me just check I've not smudged it with that. I'm pretty sure it's okay, but just to be sure, because I don't want to do it and then I'm just going to do another one on the other side. So your stamping press will come with 2 magnets, but you can buy extra magnets. And for things like this, I do find it helpful to have those extra magnets. So let's just go in with that. That's better.
Yeah.
So I've just got a little bit more glue on there, so it's a little less dry when I stamp it and bring it back up. I might have missed a tiny bit, but we'll see. So again, one final time, bringing that copper back in.
Oh, cool.
And it
What,
stamped
like a little
really
magical
well.
reveal?
It has stamped really well. I'm pleased with that. And then just buff it. And then what you get is this beautiful finish to your sentiments. But you could do this with your flower stamps or your butterflies and things like that. There's so many things that you can do with your stamps. All I would say is use some of your kind of finer stamps and not, I mean, we've also seen it with the solid stamp on that Christmas tree. So it does work, it's just that you may find it lifts the paper a little bit, but time and sort of getting the consistency right and stuff like that. So just play around with it. and see how you get on.
I have picked a winner for the apron.
Oh, this is exciting.
Sarah White on Facebook.
Oh, congratulations.
She said she would wear it with pride. And I thought, absolutely. So if you would like to message us, we'll get one sent out to you. But congratulations. And, of course, it'll be a nice, super clean.
Gilding free flake.
Yep.
Gilding flake free. One. So, in the end, this card is going to be a 6.5, I think. Yeah, so it'll fit in your 7x7 envelope. So if you start with your 7x7 card blank and just trim it down to your 6.5, it would work beautifully. And then just attach that onto there. We're going to attach this with some more foam pads, depending on where I put them.
Michelle's put, I'd want it autographed by all the team.
Do you want it autographed before or after I clean up?
You're not allowed.
So let's attach this onto here.
Oh, Stacey, that looks so cool.
I just love the background.
Yeah.
It just looks so nice on that black. Such a nice background to do. And so easy to do. So let's just trim this down. I realise I'm doing it way off the camera.
Was it? I didn't notice then. I was looking at the comments.
And then we can just attach this probably here. And we are done. Again, so many techniques in one demo. So you've got your distressed background, you've got inking through a mask, or not inking through, but applying your glue, and then you've also got your stamping. And there you go.
Look, I feel like that's going to be a favourite of everybody's today.
It's really nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really nice. It's lovely, thank you. And a few comments as well saying that you wouldn't necessarily think to use like a sentiment stamp with the Gilding Flakes, but it does work easily.
Yeah,
it just picks up
because it's just going to tie it all in.
Yeah.
Everything just matches then, which is what we like.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for demo 2. So we will do a very quick recap of our Win It Weekly. So we have got 4 lucky winners, the chance to win these 2 Whopper Topper pads. We're going to announce those winners on Friday. And all you have to do is like, share and comment your answer to the following question. What percentage of UK parents admit to stealing from their own children's Halloween treats? Is it A, 53%, B, 11%, or C, 24%? I didn't actually look at what people were saying before, so I'm going to have a nosy.
Yeah, have a look.
Yeah, and see if everybody's just as mean as me. So we will announce that on Friday. But we've got a few more products to show before we go back to Stacey. She knew she was going to be very busy today. But let's just recap that fabulous bundle. So all officially back in stock right now. It's £15.96. You get your Gilding Flakes glue, which is here, 60ml of that as well. It's going to last you a nice long time. And then we've got your 3 pots of Gilding Flakes. Look at all those beautiful colours. So the copper, the silver and the gold. But make sure to sign in and get that extra little bit of money off your order. So £15.16 if you're a club member. And of course the bundle always saves you a little bit more money. So perfect time to grab them. And then a few people were talking about the sponge that Stacey was using throughout this. So this is our extra thick foam mat, and Stacey's just cut it down, haven't you?
Yeah.
You can cut that to whatever size you want, and then it's the perfect buffer for it. So it's only £2.99 as well, great price, and that will just help you apply those Gilding Flakes. So £2.99 for that, and then you will have seen that Stacey has put all her Gilding Flakes in one of our super storage boxes because it's just easier for her. It's up to you how you store them, but we do have these on the website. So they're £7.99, and then you can empty them all in there and easier to use if you wish. And then another way that you can smooth on your Gilding Flakes, it's with our new microfiber cloths, and we just love these because they're purple.
I just love microfiber cloths.
I know, who doesn't? I mean, you can use these for all sorts of crafting or domestic household chores, can't you?
Yeah, all sorts.
All sorts. £6.99, $6.64 if you're a club member, or $6.29 if you're a diamond member. But there is a fab multi-buy on these. You can grab any 2 packs for £10. So another great addition for using with your Gilding Flakes. But I'm sorry, Stacey, but we can't get enough of you. Coming straight back.
So I actually need to put a new pot into our box. So I thought while I'm doing it, I might as well show you it. So it comes with like a little wrapper, so I've taken that off. These are like really durable boxes, so if you do want to just take the lid off and then use it like that, that's absolutely fine. We just prefer to use it like that, so we'll just empty it. And obviously use all the little excess bits as well, so after the show I will be sort of just getting all them bits out.
Yeah.
But that's it, it's as easy as that, and then it just closes. And then it's just a little bit easier than trying to put it back in that pot. So, techniques that I've done before that I love, so I wanted to bring it back. And what we're going to do, what I've done is done a little bit of stamping. Let me just bring in this. So I've stamped this flower stamp on with Stays On. Now, I would always use my stamping press with acetate stamping. This probably took me 3 layers just to make sure that I've covered all the areas. I think because it's quite a sticky ink, when you take the lid off, it kind of like catches, you know, like we've just seen that glue demo that we did, and the paper came with it. It's a little bit like that. So what I always do with my stamping press, let me just take this off. So the extra magnets is always a good thing to have. But when I'm stamping onto acetate, I line the top up with that top. They've got like little etchings in it. So I know that even if it moves, I can always just put it back into that spot and stamp it again. So that's top tip for stamping onto your acetate. Stays On is your ink, otherwise it won't stay on the acetate. So we've got that. And obviously it's all about the Gilding Flakes, which is why I'm not going to stamp it again, because I just want to show you the technique. Now what I've done is I've brought in, this is the double-sided adhesive sheets, and I want to do quite a big sort of area, so I probably want to do up to about here. But if we check, what I've got is I've die cut a frame, so yeah, up to about there. So what I'm going to do is just trim this down a little bit so it's easier to work with. And then what I tend to do is check which side is your adhesive is on. So let's just bend that back.
Jess says,
what's Jess said now?
I'm watching with one eye open, Stacey. I'll also be bringing the Hoover in after the show.
I don't think it's that bad. I really don't.
And Michelle on Facebook, are you going to make her do the hoovering? Stand guard at the door until it's up to your exact standards. Absolutely. Do you know, no, we can't be mean to Stacey. She's given us all a gift this morning.
I've given you all a gift, and I'm stepping in on Thursday.
Yes.
So if you would like to do the demo in, Jess, on Thursday.
She's getting quite good at demos.
I know, well, if she would like to give me any more cheek, then she'll be doing it. But yeah, it was going to be down one tip, but he's very busy.
He's far too busy, isn't he, at the minute?
And he needs no distractions right now, because we need him to do the things that we've told him to do.
Because we've all been shouting at him.
This is true.
For what we need. So he's not allowed out of his office, unfortunately. Question for you. Do you clean your stamp after using the Stays On ink pad?
I should.
Yeah, just not right now. Not
If you
during
saw my face
yeah.
then,
Sorry.
I was like, oh no.
Yes.
I'm going to have to admit that I don't.
Some rules are broken during the live show.
You are supposed to clean it, and there is like a special Stays On cleaner, because it's like I want to say solvent. Yeah, solvent ink. So there's like a Stays On cleaner that you can use. However, I don't clean it, and it's never affected my stamp.
Oh, right.
It stains your stamp. It's obviously going to be black or whatever colour ink you use. But I've never had it's never not stamped properly just because it's got some staining on it. Right, so I've applied the double-sided tape to this. I've now got, there you go, to the back of this.
Yep.
I'm just going to trim it down before we do the, I might stick that on. Should I stick that on? Yeah, I'm going to stick that on, then trim it down. So with this, I would probably use red liner tape. I'm looking for an open one, but there isn't.
What would you like, sorry?
I've got a whole pack. Oh no, I've got some. So this is my duo stitched nesting dies, and it's the two largest to create the frame. Scissors.
Pam has said the gas meter is being sorted today, and I swear Dan has another job because the engineer looks exactly like him. Now, hopefully it's not Dan.
If he goes missing, then we know where he's gone. But hopefully he isn't, because he really needs to get on with what we've told him to do.
Hopefully he's not left the building.
Well, that would be quite funny if Dan just turned up to do your gas meter.
That could be a good prize. Send Dan to somebody's house for a day.
Oh, imagine that. He'd just talk all day.
You'd send him back, I think.
Yeah. He'll talk about anything, won't he?
Yeah.
I asked him something this morning, and then it immediately started with him putting the drinks in his hand down and saying, well, and I actually said, oh, I didn't know it was going to be a long story. Right.
Can you use your alcohol pens to colour it?
Colour the acetate? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Or the Gilding Flakes? Let us know.
Yeah, let us
but
know.
Both, I think, would be fine, because it's permanent ink. So just make sure that you've got the design in the centre. Well, it's roughly in the centre. And then what we're going to do is just trim this down along that edge.
I would take a picture, but that's bordering on stalking. Oh, it'd be funny if you could.
Right, so we've cut that down. We've got our double-sided adhesive sheets on now. Should we just use gold, or do you want to see a mix?
Oh.
I'm going to leave the decision up to you, Kelly.
A mix?
A mix?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Because I liked that mixed card, it looks really good.
So we're just going to bring in this. Oh, that nearly went everywhere. And then we're going to take the backing off this double-sided adhesive sheet.
Oh, that was very...
It's very satisfying,
yeah,
isn't it? Yeah,
absolutely.
And then what you're going to do is, using bits at a time, that's a very big bit. is just put it on in random places. I have got some very large bits because it's a new pack and they kind of come in like little sheets. So just break them up a little bit.
Oh, Stacey, this is going to be very...
This is what?
It's going to be very good.
I thought you were going to say very messy. I was like, Kelly, you chose this.
No. It's going to be ace. And on the acetate as well.
So I'm just adding bits all over. I'm using the last scraps of my silver. And then let's go in with that copper. I might need to fill up the copper again as well.
Yeah, you use these quite a lot. Your Gilding Flakes.
Yeah, I do. I do really like my Gilding Flakes. So there's obviously quite a lot of gaps, but what we can do is take our sponge, because as we mix these colours and sort of press them down, it'll sort of fill in all those little gaps.
Oh, I like this a lot. You should have given me little things to do. I would have enjoyed to do that.
But you would enjoy to do this?
Yeah, you just get it all prepped. You do all the hard work and I'll just do that bit.
So just fill in all those little gaps that you've got and then buff the area. And obviously it is mixed, so I am just going to add a few more bits onto there. So you've got all of that really nicely smoothed down. Just going to put that to one side a minute while I move all of this. And then I'll show you the results.
I know, yeah, keeping everyone
I know.
waiting. Just took it straight off screen.
I know, just going to do the big reveal, aren't I? Needs like a drum roll. Do the drum roll sound effect on over there. Now, what you could do is use another pot, you know, one of our boxes, to have a mixed.
Oh, yeah.
That would be really good. But for now, let's just... I will clean up. I will clean up, Jess. Are you there? And then we've got this.
Oh, it looks ace, doesn't it?
Beautiful effect. But because it's on the acetate as well, it's protected on this side. So you can put another piece on the back if you want to.
Yeah.
But how nice is that, because you've got that stamp image. But you could do this with your foiled acetate, so if you've got like black foil, or if you've got like silver foil, then use a different colour, so like gold underneath the silver, that sort of thing. But you've got that effect. And then what's really nice is that we're going to make a card and add some details onto it. So what I've done is got a 6x6 card blank, the inner die. Yeah, so the inner one to create this frame I've cut into the front, and then I've just scored it so go and make a little easel card, and then just so it stands up a little bit more, I've just cut another frame out somewhere here.
A few comments. We've got capital wows, we've got lots of wows, we've got wow speechless, we've got double wow, we've got wow stunning.
Thank you.
Oh no. Lots and lots of love for this.
I've got another piece of, well, I've cut another frame. We can either put it on the front or the back. I'm just going to put it on the back because I think it just finishes the back really nicely.
Yeah.
I do think I used like the lighter weight acetate that we do.
Okay.
But you, obviously, I think I was prepping on Friday. Everyone had gone home. I couldn't find any acetate. I just used what I had.
Yeah.
But you can use proper heavyweight acetate for your card. But you can see it still stands up really well. So I've just got that red liner tape because it is going on that onto the Gilding Flakes. Just making sure that that's pressed down before I attach it to the flakes, and I'm pretty sure red liner tape will be fine on the Gilding Flakes, but if you want to just be certain, you could just put a little bit of wet adhesive onto the red liner tape as well. I don't think I've ever had any problems. I think I just stick it straight on. Let's go with the trusty pokey tool. Come on. I've done really well all show. And then just
Who
at
is
the
it
end.
that says that red liner tape smells the fear? Somebody said that.
I think it is. Yeah. So we're just going to place this on, lining up with the front one, but that does finish it off. And obviously, like I said, you could wedge another piece of acetate onto the back if you want to, just to protect this, but this isn't going to come off. I mean, there's no residue because it's stuck on so nicely. Then we're going to stick this onto here, so you've got that easel card. But the other thing is, because it's going to, I don't know, I'll have to show you when it's finished, but you can, because there's some slight gaps in the foil, you can see the light coming through. It's really nice.
Yeah.
So on the base, I've got this black cardstock.
Could you do this technique on the new acetate card blanks? I presume so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Kat used Gilding Flakes with the glue, but you can do this with your glue, your double-sided tape, your adhesive sheets like I've just used there. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Works absolutely fine. So let's stick this onto here. And then what I've already done, that foam sheet that we talked about earlier, where you can die cut, I have already die cut one out. So this is die cut. Now you do have to be careful because obviously the edges of the foam is like slightly sticky, if that makes sense, because it's foam and it's adhesive. Which means that when you take it out, you have to just be careful getting the sentiment out, that you don't rip any parts of it. So I could have done this before the show and then just shown you the cut-out one, but I wanted you to see how careful I'm being when I'm taking that sentiment out.
Oh, so you're going to add some shimmer to the sentiment now?
I am. Yeah, because you could just attach this to cardstock if you want to. So I would put your cardstock on first, like your paper or your cardstock, and then die cut it with the foam mat, with the foam sheet and the cardstock already stuck together. This, we've not put anything on it yet, because I'm just going to rip that bit there, so then I can... So you can see this bit I've pulled quite hard, but once it's on, you won't see it at all.
No, you
and
won't
then
see that.
what you can do with your other bits is just use your pokey tool. I find it easier to just release with your pokey tool. So keeping hold of the bits that you obviously need, like your sentiment bits, and then just releasing the bits that you don't need. And obviously this is a very detailed sentiment. You can do this with like your combo sentiments. They're a little bit easier to work with.
Yeah.
While I'm doing this, could I have the aircon on for like a few minutes? because I'm
Rebecca,
very
no,
warm.
don't let her. No,
I am very warm in
yeah,
this.
you've got too warm.
I'm starting to get a little bit pink in the cheeks, I think.
The rule was when we saw some sweat going down, we could turn it off.
I think if you were closer to me, Kelly, you could probably see some sweat right now. The stress of trying to take this out and the outfit and the Gilding Flakes everywhere. It's too much stress today. So we're just taking this out bit by bit. And then let's poke these bits through.
Stacey, I would have liked that job as well.
Oh, well, I could have given you this.
Yeah.
And then I wouldn't have to be doing it right now.
Stacey will faint and Kelly will need to finish the demo. Well, Michelle, I've done some crafting last week. Let me tell you.
You know what's really funny as well? We talked just before the show about what happens if I pass out.
I know we did.
And Kelly was like, don't do this to me, I'm very stressed.
Fiona's put a bad day to wear that outfit.
Well, like I said, it was this or the inflatable T-Rex, and I'm pretty sure the inflatable T-Rex would have been far worse with the Gilding Flakes.
No, we've got Jess on standby.
Well, this
We've got Craig out there. We've got Kat out there today.
This is true.
We're full.
Would you just carry on and leave me on the floor? Because that kind of sounds like what it is right now. You'd just be like, oh, well, we'll just get Craig in. He can just step over me.
Yes.
We'll just leave Stacey down there.
We'll sort her out after the show. Get her a glass of water, she'll be fine.
Yeah. Right, we're nearly there. We're just getting our final piece out. Thanks for bearing with me, everyone. But we're there. This is going to be our stopper for our easel. So the next challenge is getting the back off this.
Oh, wow. Oh, Stacey, you've given yourself a tricky thing today.
I know.
But a few people have said this looks difficult, but Stacey's very calm all the time.
Because I like doing things like this.
This is not bothering her.
It doesn't particularly stress me out now. It will in a minute when it doesn't go on flat and it's stuck to my fingers or something. And it's already stuck everywhere.
Well, as long as you are finished for 12 p.m. because Amy's on craft o'clock.
I know, and I said I wanted to watch her, so don't stress me out even more, Kelly.
Right, well, it's 10 to 12. No, I'm only joking.
It's not 10 to 12, is it?
No, it's not.
So just take your time. Don't get stressed. It's
No.
just a bit of foam.
Yeah. There's nothing to get stressed about.
I don't know why that won't stick straight. So we're going with a wonky one there. And then take that bit off.
It's gone.
There you go. We've just got a wonky eye and I don't know why. I have no idea why, because everything else seems to be fairly straight. But it's fine. And then take the top layer off. Give me a minute.
Oh, Michelle has said, Kelly, stop being so mean to Stacey. You don't have to start now that Nat is not in the office any longer.
Right, I'd just like to point out, Dan was mean to me this morning.
Yeah, he was.
Craig has started to get cheeky with me. Yeah. So, you know, there's plenty of people.
Michelle, I sit next to Stacey. I don't even have an hour off from her today.
No.
I've spent the entire day with her.
Why? Just come on. See, now I'm getting stressed because let's just go in. Come on. Right. You know, when you just think you've got it and then it rips off?
Oh, did it? But you know... Oh.
You know what? I blame Natalie for this. Before she left, I was like, do you think that I could put Gilding Flakes on this? And she was like, yeah, you can cut it out of any sentiment.
Oh,
She didn't tell me that it was going to take me like 5 million hours to get the backing off.
But we've had a few comments already saying they like it wonky.
Oh, thank you.
So, don't be worried about the wonkiness.
Have you come in to inspect my...
No, I was just going to be silent, in and out.
Jess is here with Hoover.
Jess is here, ready. She stood there waiting.
Crafty Scott, Donna has said, has your outfit got padding in it? I think that means in case you accidentally slide to the floor.
This was the worst idea. Whose idea was this to do
know?
this live? I swear I've done this before and it did not do this. But that's always the case with live TV.
Of course it is. Absolutely.
It likes to test us. I think we're nearly there, guys. Is there anything else that Is there any recaps that you need to do?
I know, but I can do it, of course. Would you like me to?
Oh, what?
Would you like me to show the cards again?
Do you need to do a Win It Weekly reminder? Have we done
No,
one?
but how about, I know what I'll do. I'll tell you the plan today
that's
and
a
what's
good
coming
idea.
up on Hobby Maker. So, as we said, Amy's there with a craft o'clock at 12 o'clock. So that's over on Facebook. She'll be live. So that's exciting. And then she's got quite a busy day. She's got 3 shows. So at 1 o'clock, she's got new Whopper Topper pads. They're really nice, these, actually. And all the cards that I've seen that have come in from our design team are amazing. They're really nice. So there's 2 new pads, and then at 3 o'clock it's Crafting with Hunky Dory time. The new mag is here, which has got a really, really nice free gift. And I always feel like some of our best papercraft collections are with the magazine, aren't they?
I love this one. It's so bright.
It's
and
really
colourful.
bright, and it's great for this. Do you know, we've not got much else like that this time of year.
No.
It's lovely and bright. And then she's there at 5 o'clock with another look at those Whopper Topper pads. So that's Amy's schedule today. She's going to be busy.
She's going to be really busy.
Yeah, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock. And then she's got to rush all the way back because tomorrow morning she's here. And we need her in fancy dress, don't we?
We do.
It's our Spookily Good Deals launch tomorrow on the show. So Amy is here with Kat at 10 o'clock. And we've got something really good tomorrow. It's just been, we've made something. Do you know about this? We've magicked something up.
No, I don't know this.
Oh, I think you're going to be excited. There's some very interesting bundles on there for some very good prices, but I won't say any more. Yes, so that's tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Stacey, are you...
I'm ready now.
Oh, okay.
But now I'm going to be demanding and say, can I have the aircon off? Because I just opened a box and it just went everywhere. Okay, so once you've got your backing off, in a much easier way that I did, you're just going to add in your flakes. Because we've got a mix, we're just going in with a mix as well.
See, there we go.
It's fine. I mean, there's definitely bits that I've not taken off, but you know, the beauty of this is that you can see where you've not taken it off.
Exactly.
Where's my thing again? Come on.
Lots of comments saying I love the new magazine and gift.
It's
See,
so nice.
Everybody loves the gift. It's really nice.
Right, and then we've got some little scraps of silver to go on. I'm sure I took that one off. Somebody's having me on and putting the backing back on. because I took the backing off this. I'm sure I did. Right, I think we're nearly there.
Yeah? Stacey does have the patience of a saint. You're quite right.
It's fine. You know, we don't have work to do today. Everybody can just sit and watch me do this for the rest of the day. Oh, dear me. I'm sure I took these off. It's fine.
It's fine.
We're nearly there.
Michelle said, I can see Stacey getting out of the studio and getting straight on the phone to Nat.
I am.
She is.
This is a rubbish idea, Natalie, if you're watching. No, it's not a rubbish idea because it'll look really good. Right. So we're going to go across all of that. There are bits that need some more adhesive on it because I've just probably pulled it too much. But if you need some more adhesive on it, just apply a bit more of your wet glue. You know what? We're just gonna live with it the way it is.
Yeah.
It's fine. We'll not look at all that mess that's just gone on the floor. We didn't see that. We're just going to and then because you've got all the little bits, because it's like 3D,
Yeah.
I would just use one of your brushes, not that I've got one, if I have, to get rid of all the bits in between.
Oh, yeah.
So you can obviously spend a little bit more time doing this and you'll do it really well and much better than I am because I think I'm just too hot. I think that's probably what it is. That's what I'm blaming it on. But you can see the two-tone effect on your 3D sentiment now. So put all that there, that there. I won't show you the mess on the rest of my desk. We're going to add this on and then it's just going to sit really nicely here. So red liner tape for the bottom sort of half. Bottom half, Stacey. Don't do the whole thing.
Elaine says it's well worth the hassle, Stacey. A brilliant idea.
Thank you. Thank you for sticking with me, everyone. It is a really good technique when you've probably got some nails, when you've not got a pokey tool that
It's a bit
is
sticky.
very well used and very sticky
Yeah.
right now. It does need a bit of a clean. Now I can't get this off. Right, it's okay. We're off. We're going to stick this onto here. Wonky, obviously, just to finish off my
No,
day.
it's not wonky.
But this is your card. So it starts off like this, which is really nice. But then what happens is you've got the reveal of the sentiment and you've got it standing up and you've got the light that comes through. Can you
Yeah,
see?
it's really nice.
It's really, really nice. When you get the sentiment right, it's really nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
There you go.
Don't be sad about it. It's nice.
I'm not sad. I
Okay.
really like it.
Okay. I was just think you were sad about your sentiment then.
Oh, I'm a little bit sad about my sentiment.
No,
But it's okay.
it's-
I'll fix it.
And so many comments already. Beautiful card. Wow, what an amazing card. So beautiful. Amazing, Stacey. Fantastic. This effect is beautiful. It was worth the wait. See, perfect. Thank you
Thanks,
so
everyone.
much. I feel like everybody has really enjoyed your techniques today. And like we said with these videos, they are going to stay on YouTube. They're going to stay on our website. So this is something that you can come back to. And you can search our actual page on YouTube for any techniques if you want to, and that'll bring everything back up. But we will wrap the show up. We'll let Stacey go and take off her onesie before she's too hot, and join Amy at 12 o'clock on the Craft O'Clock. But we will be back tomorrow with our spookily good offer. So thank you so much for watching. We'll see you then.